For more than 30 years, Minerva Education and Development Foundation, also known as MEDF, has fulfilled its sole mission, raising money to give it away. Since 1992, MEDF has awarded more than $750,000 to Detroit-based nonprofit organizations and Detroit students who are pursuing 2- and 4-year degrees, as well as trade school certificates and licenses. In so doing, MEDF has become a trusted institution that helps to better the lives of those who live, work, and play in the city of Detroit. MEDF started off as an idea. Dr. Bernice Finley Morton was 28th president of the Detroit alumni chapter of Delta Sigma Theta Sorority Incorporated when she convened a meeting of Delta women to begin a charitable foundation. She proclaimed, "This is the start of a new tradition." In the room where it happened were Patricia Solomon, Joclita Williams, and Charlene Jones Mitchell.
Well, Bernice Finley Morton was the president of the Detroit Alumni Chapter of Delta Sigma Theta. And in her administration, she had a strategic plan. And a part of that plan said that we as a sorority needed to look at some opportunities or ways to fund many of the programs that we had in the chapter. Well, as she got busy and called upon Patricia Solomon and Joclita Williams, and then ultimately myself and Claudia Roberts, we discovered that there was something called the Van Dusen Endowment Challenge. And it was bigger than just us getting money for programs, but it was going to be the start of a new tradition in philanthropy for our organization.
Those first trustees climbed a mountain, becoming the only all-volunteer foundation selected for the Kresge Foundation's Van Dusen Endowment Challenge. With the Community Foundation of Southeast Michigan, they topped the $100,000 challenge, raising $115,000. With the endowment now in place, the trustees focused on educating the community on endowed giving.
For me, MEDF was started by women I admired. It was a foundation for the African American community. It was needed. It was exciting to see it develop and come to life, and to be invited to be a part of that was such a tribute. And I've enjoyed watching it grow, but it's very important in the African American community to have a resource, and MEDF has been that and hopefully will continue to be that.
In addition to planned giving, MEDF also focuses on increasing the capacity of their grantees, nonprofits with budgets below $500,000. For example, the Sphinx organization has grown, now an internationally known organization for training and exposing African American and Latino classical musicians.
When organizations, when groups of people like MEDF believe in you, when they care about you, when they invest in the work that you do, it not only empowers and enables you to actually do that work, but it helps further the organization itself. It sends the message to you, you're on the right path, you're doing the right work, and it also sets the stage to encourage and invite others to join MEDF, which is what happened for the Sphinx organization, that so many additional resources, organizations, and people followed MEDF's lead to be able to empower Sphinx to do the work that it has done.
Another MEDF grantee conducting transformative work is the Detroit Phoenix Center, providing drop-in services and basic needs support to teens and young adults.
The MEDF funding impacted the Youth Action Board in a myriad of ways because it was the first grant that we had received to launch the Youth Board that is now representing the Detroit continuum of care and representing Detroit locally and nationally. And these young people are advocates in their community and they're empowered to make a difference. I would certainly say support MEDF Foundation because it is an organization that understands the needs that are in our community and is supporting homegrown leaders to drive those efforts.
What is the secret to MEDF's fundraising? MEDF donors, of course. Donors help MEDF to help others. Gloria Butler Miller is the architect of MEDF's blueprint for fundraising.
A lot of times you give to organizations who are worthy, but you don't know where the money goes. With MEDF, the money stays right here in our community. So you know that you are helping your own. It may be your neighbor or a future doctor, lawyer, nurse, or teacher. So those are some of the aspects of the MEDF blueprint, which is why we have grown our fundraising over the years in a consistent and steady fashion. When I joined the board, I said we should be raising $50,000 a year. We blew through that 2 or 3 years ago. And now our next goal is to raise $100,000 a year. We're going to blow through that. And my next goal is that we will, in a big way, blow through raising $1 million a year. We can do it. Watch it happen. MEDF is a force in this community, and I am proud to be on this board.
MEDF is shaping the future by providing support to today's scholars, whether they are taking the academic path to college or the vocational path to a certificate in a trade.
Hi, my name is Lawrence Trice III. I am a 2020 scholarship recipient of the Minerva Education and Development Foundation's Dr. Bernadine N. Denny Scholarship. I received it fall 2020, entering my freshman year of college at Northwestern University. I'm now a senior. I heard about the scholarship through family, friends, and this scholarship has meant the world to me. It's allowed me to focus my time and energy on my academic work and pursuing aspirations outside of the classroom. And more importantly, just succeeding consistently at Northwestern. I'm a journalism major at NU in their Medill School of Journalism. I've been able to land multiple internships and land leadership positions at NU, and seeing MEDF's confidence in me has even just grown my confidence in myself to keep on climbing.
Having a group of Black successful women who are a part of my sorority pour into me financially and support me in my endeavors as I'd like to become an OBGYN. I will be going to medical school in the next year, and having that support of me inspires me to continue that legacy of pouring into other Black women and sharing with them the gifts that I have, just like they've shared their gifts with me.
Predominantly raised by my grandmother. I lived with her, and right before I received the scholarship, she had a stroke. And a month after I had the scholarship, she passed away. And so it was put on me and my younger brother to keep up the house, to pay the bills, to pay the mortgage. And so that scholarship really helped us, and it really helped me be in a position where I could just focus on school and my grades. And I ended up completing my associate's degree with a 4.0, and then I transferred to Western Michigan University, and I received another scholarship from MEDF, and that helped me again to adjust to the university, to pay for my dorm, to pay for my books, and allowed me to focus on school. And so I thank MEDF, celebrate you, and I wish you continued success, and I thank you again for everything that you've done for me and my family.
MEDF, an all-volunteer organization run by Black women, has thrived, standing the test of time. MEDF President Gwendolyn Prater says there is more to the story to be told.
I want people to know that MEDF is a volunteer organization, and I want people to know that it is run by all Black women. This shows our commitment to the community. We bring our skills, we bring our time, we bring our money, and we want to serve the community. And I think people need to understand that it's our giving to this organization. For the next 30 years, I would like to see MEDF, and I'm sure it will be, at the top of the list of philanthropic organizations here in the city of Detroit. And I hope our name rolls off people's lips when they talk about philanthropy, and they are very aware of what we're doing, and our vision lives on, and I'm sure all of this will happen.
Since 1992, MEDF has raised funds to give them away, to empower organizations and people. We've spread the gospel of planned and endowed giving. And this work is only possible with the support of donors as we work to change lives. Minerva Education Development Foundation, where philanthropy meets community service.